Hey people, it's me, Lisa Lillian, also known as, what am I known as? Come on, say it out loud wherever you are. I am known as Hungry Girl. Why? Because I am Hungry Girl. And where am I? I am live in my kitchen. And who's here?
Me.
It's Lauren, who always helps me out. She is kind enough to still be not able to work in any real capacity, except for that one live that she missed on Sunday, where I felt terribly alone. It was terrible. It was awful. But I had Jamie on the phone, and Jamie's probably in the audience right now. But how are you guys? Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, June 16th. And because it is June 16th, do you know what that means? Dana Miller, this one's for you, baby. It's Cannoli Day. It is Cannoli Day. It is not just Cannoli Day, it is National Cannoli Day. Now, what the heck does that mean? Why do we have a national day to celebrate cannolis? Does anyone out there know why we are celebrating cannolis? First of all, does anyone know what a cannoli is? Do you know what a cannoli is? I'm gonna say something right now. We as Americans, all right, I have some trivia questions, which I'm gonna ask you, but I'm not gonna let the cat out of the bag too much because you could win prizes. I'm really going off on tangents now, but the word cannoli really is plural. I don't know if you know that. A singular cannoli is known as a cannolo, but nobody ever says, would you like a cannolo? But really, technically, it's one cannolo, and cannoli would be plural. And here in America, we would most likely just say, here are two cannolis, which would be wrong. But no one probably would ever say, here are two cannolos, because that would just be weird. Anyway, what don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, very weird. Anyway, this is my cannoli shirt. It says CA, it's white and cannoli colored. It says CA because you can't spell cannoli without C and A, but it also might mean California. So today, what are we doing? We are giving away spoons. Do you see this? I haven't even told you what I'm making yet. I'm making cannoli dip, but we're giving away Hungry Girl measuring spoons and some art that I made. Took me like 7 hours to make this piece of art. I was up all night. Okay, it did not really take me 7 hours, but I made it just for you. It says dip it good, and it's, guess what, my first piece of art that is not horizontal, so it's vertical. Do you like my vertical art? If you like it, click likes and hearts, and you could win this piece of art today. How you win prizes is by clicking like, clicking hearts, by sharing this video if you think it's shareable. If you like the cannoli item that I'm making today and you want to share it, share away. You can also answer my cannoli-based and other types of trivia questions that I have tonight, or just to interact by being here, saying hey, saying that you like us and that you're excited and that you're part of this, or pick me, like Dana's saying. We might pick you to win. Gina picks the winners. We are giving away this lovely piece of art and these lovely measuring spoons today on this fine National Cannolo Day. All right. So, getting down to business, today I'm making a cannoli dip. This dip has 99 minuscule calories, only 99 calories for a heaping quarter cup. It doesn't really use a lot of ingredients, and it tastes just like a cannoli. So I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? If you're ready, click, say, hey, I'm ready. Click likes, click hearts. The more comments we get, the more prizes I'm gonna give away. Okay, if we have more than 2,000 comments during this live, I'm gonna give away a third prize. That's a second set of measuring spoons. So keep yapping it up over there. All right, the first ingredient of tonight in the dip, it's gonna be a light whipped topping in a tub. Today I'm showing you this specifically because, do you see this? You're probably saying, I've never seen this whipped topping, Lisa. It looks different. Hey, Robin. So you're gonna say, hey, I've never seen it. It's called fit and active, which that sounds like two adjectives you wanna hear and they make you feel good about yourself. And then there's the light whipped topping. But this came from Aldi. And I don't know if you shop at Aldi. If you do, say, hey, I love Aldi, I like Aldi. But I'm showing you this because this is one of the items that we are taste testing in the podcast that will launch tomorrow. I don't know if you know this, but there's a Hungry Girl podcast. It's called Choose the Right Thing. It's me and Jamie and Mikey, and we're doing an Aldi haul, and this is one of the items that we picked up at Aldi. So I'm using it because I need whipped topping tonight. So that's the first ingredient of the night, and I need 1 1/2 cups of this lovely topping. So wait, did I ask any cannoli questions yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna get 1.5 cups of this stuff in my measuring cup because I want it to be exact. My first cannoli question is, do you know where cannolis originated? Specifically. You can say the country or the region or the island, or I don't want to give too much away, but where did cannolis originate? This is 1.5 cups, baby. We got it right there. Where did they originate? Do you know? Do you know? It's not a tough question. Even if you get it wrong, you could win. So I'm putting this in my bowl. Isn't that a pretty bowl? It's Starburst China. It's an antique situation. So we get 1 1/2 cups of light whipped topping. Today, the Fit and Active topping came from Aldi, where I discovered a whole bunch of new and delicious things that we taste test on the podcast tomorrow. If you like the podcast, let us know. It's a good thing. And also, if you like the daily emails, you should let us know that too. All right, the next ingredient is anybody answering where they're from? The cannolis?
Not yet, but lots of people love Aldi.
Yeah, Aldi is great. All right, so this cheese, this is a low-fat ricotta cheese. I'm going to use 3/4 of a cup of this stuff. And funny enough, I have a question a little bit later that has to do with this cheese and this cheese company. So ricotta is a key ingredient. Can you see that? In cannolis, or cannolo, or cannoli, as it were. Getting the cheese all over the counter. It's basically a sweetened, sort of sweet vanilla flavored ricotta cream inside of a shell, like a fried dough shell. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up. This cheese is, oh, it's getting, you need a little muscle here. I need like a cheese mixer for myself. I need 3/4 of a cup. Lauren, will you make yourself useful and come here and mix this cheese for me?
You want me to?
She goes, do you want me to? Do you want me to? Wait, what? You don't have to use Fit and Active whipped topping. You can use other whipped toppings. Other whipped toppings of choice might be Cool Whip Free, or you could use, what's our favorite? The So Delicious Coconut, Cocoa Whip. Yeah, Cocoa Whip. Just don't use the whipped topping in a can because that's too flat. You want something with a little personality. Okay, next up we have this. This is the low-fat ricotta, which,
post the recipe at the end.
oh yeah, we're gonna post the recipe at the end. Do not fret, do not worry. All the recipes are posted. I'm not gonna give the URL yet. All right, so cannolis, where do they originate, everybody? Anybody get it?
I haven't seen it, but maybe. I saw a couple other places in the country.
It's Sicily, like Cicely Tyson. See these spoons? We're giving them away. Next item in this cannoli dip is gonna be vanilla, pure vanilla extract. Do you guys hate this shirt? I do. It's so awkward. It's an awkward shirt. We want a teaspoon of pure vanilla right into your bowl. Maybe my bowl is too small. I don't even know. I feel like I'm messing everything up today. But this is a very, 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 very easy recipe. Next item in the bowl is gonna be 1 sweetener packet. I tend to like the natural sweeteners. This one is sweetened with stevia. It's Truvia. I also like Swerve. It's a good thing. And we have to add a little cinnamon because adding cinnamon is going to make this not only, because this is just sort of like the filling. Do you see this cinnamon? It's like the filling of the cannoli, but you don't want to lose the taste of the fried dough and that doughy outside, that crispy dough shell tastes like cinnamon. So I'm going to add cinnamon right to the dip. Isn't that a good trick? And it's going to be a 1/4 teaspoon. If you like more cinnamon, feel free to add more. Cinnamon is very good for you. It's very healthy. What is going on out there? Is anyone answering questions?
Yes.
Okay, now you just want to mix it a little bit before I add the next ingredient, because the final ingredient is the special ingredient, and that's the chocolate chips, of course. And there's 1.5 tablespoons of those, so we're going to do a tablespoon in the dip and 1/2 of the tablespoon on top of the dip. Okay.
What are you going to dip in then?
Oh, wait till you see. I just put a tablespoon of chips in here in case you missed it, in case you fell asleep if you're bored. I also want to know if you have any interesting cannoli stories. Like, do you have any cannoli stories from your childhood? Have you ever been attacked by a falling cannoli? Did you ever, I don't know, did anything interesting cannoli related ever happen to you? This looks good. Okay, this is going to be, like, this is the best dip. If you guys like dessert dips, This one is gonna knock your socks right off of your body.
How many servings is that?
This is, I think, 6. It's 6 heaping quarter cup servings, and we are like almost done with this cannoli dip right now, but it has to get another half tablespoon of chips on the top because that's where it goes, baby. Look at that, it's so pretty. Dana Miller, this is just for you. You love, she's always like, can you make more cannoli recipes? She is always like that. Is anybody, do I owe any other answers? Oh, wait, I have another question. So look, there's the cannoli dip. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna dip something in it. I'm gonna try it just for you. But I want you to answer this question for me. Does anyone out there know how big the world's largest cannoli is or was? It probably doesn't exist anymore. I'm sure somebody ate it. And do you know what its origin is, who made it, where it was from, or any of those exciting things? There was a very large cannoli that was constructed. The year, I'll give you a hint, the year was 2014. It was a very good year, definitely better than 2020, I'll tell you that. And there was a special event called like Little Italy in a certain state in the United States, and they constructed a giant cannoli that won the world record for the world's largest cannoli. Do you know how big it was? There you go, do you like that? And by the way, the chips I'm using are mini chips, Enjoy Life, mini chips, semi-sweet. I do like Lily's. I use a lot of different kinds of chips. I'm not so specific. But yes, Dana, this is delicious and you get a big serving. So I'm gonna take a bite of it. This is the deal. So if you have cannoli dip, instead of just sticking a spoon in it and eating the whole thing, which probably wouldn't be the best idea because it would be, what, 600 calories. Although that's a big, if you go to a restaurant, you're gonna get a dessert a third the size for 600 calories, but I'm not saying you should do that. But you could use something like graham crackers and dip that in the dip. Don't look at the label, the price tag. But if you want to feel super healthy and feel like you're having a decadent treat, you can dip what I like, apple slices, into this cannoli dip. It is brilliant because all the flavors work perfectly well together. And I'm going to show you. Look, doesn't it look cute and delicious? The cinnamon, the chocolate, the cheese, the creaminess could not work better with an apple. To me, fruit is a home run with this dip, specifically apple. It's my #1. This dip is a crowd pleaser. It's a family pleaser. Everyone would love it. Okay, do you have any idea what the world's biggest cannoli situation is? Anybody?
People are guessing all different things.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, it took place in Jupiter, Florida, which is not far from Dana, right? Jupiter, Florida, and it was 262.5 pounds, although the guy from the Guinness Book of World Records said it was 260 pounds, but it was 262.5 pounds, and it was made actually in part by the people who make this ricotta cheese, Galbani. So I don't know anything else about Galbani except that they make all of the ricotta cheese that I buy, and they also made the world's largest cannoli, so more power to them. They're from Buffalo, New York, and then there was a company out of Boston that made the giant shell. Together they constructed the world's largest cannoli, and all I did was make this. My first piece of vertical artwork, not even horizontal. But if you want to win it, let me know. How many comments do we have?
Hold on, I have to refresh it.
Let's see how many comments we have. You tell me out there how many comments you see, because Lauren might not be getting it right. Who knows? Hey, Pat. Hey, how big is this serving?
1.4 thousand.
Oh, okay. Well, we needed 2,000 comments, so you guys really need to talk more. I'm going to tell you again how many servings this is. This is 6 servings, and it's a very heaping quarter cup. It may even be like, I don't know, between a quarter and a half, but it's 6 servings, so you eat 1/6 of this bowl. There's only 5 simple ingredients, I think, if my math is right. We've got the light whipped topping. You can choose the light whipped topping of your choice. We've got the low-fat ricotta. We've got some delicious mini chips because the mini chips go a long way. We have pure vanilla, a sweetener packet, and of course, everyone's favorite spice, cinnamon. All together in a bowl. It could not be more yummy. If you want to see more dips, you let me know. I want to say a few things before I'm going to let you go because you're still here. First of all, I let you know ahead of time what the ingredients were. If you like that idea, let me know, and then we'll do that more, and I'll let you know, and this way you could make the recipes along with me. Also, you should tune in tomorrow to the podcast, or find the podcast on your phone, on the podcast app, or just tell Alexa to play the podcast, and you'll hear us eat this, talk about all the Aldi stuff. I think you'll really like it. You should sign up for Hungry Girl Daily emails. You should share this video. Click share. Do not be shy. Your friends are home dipless. They are dipless. They are sitting there without dip. It is cannoli day. They are lonely. They need a dip. You should share the recipe. That's all I'm going to say. Jamie, am I missing anything? All right, I love you guys. Please keep commenting. You have a chance to win. If we get over 2,000 comments, I'm giving away 2 sets of Hungry Girl measuring spoons, then this piece of artwork, because I love you, okay? I'll be back later in the week. I'm gonna be making a really delicious air fryer chicken wrap, and then some new dumplings, and then some new coffee drinks. So I've got a lot up my sleeves. You'll probably never see this shirt again, because I think I'm never gonna wear it, because I hate it. But I love you. I'm Lisa Lillian. Till next time, do the right thing.